Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's end-of-day world currencies, stock markets and commodities wrap-up for Tuesday, July 22nd, 2025. Kicking things off, I'm Victoria Cashmore. Major currencies showed broad strength against the US dollar today. The greenback fell notably against the euro, down 0.0093, continuing its very strong negative trend. A similar pattern emerged against the Swiss franc, with both showing downward breakouts after periods of flat trading. Year-to-date returns show significant weakness in the dollar, most notably against the euro with a decline of nearly 12%, and the Swiss franc showing similar weakness at almost 13% down. Week-to-date figures also indicate continued pressure on the dollar. The dollar weakened against most Asian currencies, though it gained slightly against the yuan and rupee. Notable weakness was seen against the Canadian dollar, dropping 0.0119 after breaking downward from 4 days of flat trading. Return metrics show the dollar's decline is broad-based, with week-to-date losses against most major currencies. The rupee stands out as one of few bright spots, showing upward volatility over the past 6 days while maintaining a strong positive trend against the dollar.
Looking at global stock market tracking ETFs, I'm Max Profit. Norway and Ireland led gains, rising 1.6% and 1.5% respectively. China and Hong Kong each advanced 1.4%, with Hong Kong achieving a new all-time high for the second consecutive day. Denmark broke out from recent consolidation, gaining 1.1%. Week-to-date returns show Ireland leading with a 3.3% gain, followed by Hong Kong at 2.2%. China has shown strong momentum month-to-date, up 6.5%. Year-to-date, Norway and China have both gained over 23%. Among declining markets, South Korea fell 1.3% despite maintaining a strong upward trend. Taiwan dropped 1%, while Indonesia broke down from an 8-day consolidation period, declining 0.95%. Thailand and New Zealand posted smaller losses. Despite today's decline, South Korea leads this group year-to-date with a remarkable 43% gain. Thailand shows strength month-to-date, up 10.6%. Indonesia and Thailand remain the only negative performers year-to-date, down 5% and 7.6% respectively.
Considering commodities, I'm Liquidity. Gold futures advanced to 3,444, up 42.10, showing a very strong positive trend with 4 consecutive up days. Silver futures hit new all-time highs for the second straight day at 39.66, rising 0.5590 with strong upward volatility. Copper futures and palladium futures both achieved new highs, with copper at 5.77 and palladium breaking out to 1,326. The metals futures show impressive year-to-date performance. Copper leads with a 43.25% return, followed by palladium at 45.75%. Silver maintains strong momentum with a 35.63% gain, while gold has advanced 30.41% this year. Aluminum shows more modest gains at 4.5%. Energy futures showed broad weakness today. Crude oil futures fell 1.89 to 65.31, down 2.8% with increasing volatility. Heating oil dropped 3.6% to 2.42. Natural gas declined 2% to 3.26, continuing its very strong negative trend. Brent crude broke down from sideways movement after 6 flat days. Year-to-date returns in energy futures remain challenging. Crude oil and natural gas show losses of 8.94% and 10.32%, respectively. Heating oil and gasoline maintain slight gains around 3–4%, while Brent crude is down 8.11%. Significant pressure hit livestock futures. Lean hogs plunged 15.7% to 90.45. Feeder cattle dropped 3% to 317.60. Live cattle edged down slightly to 224.90. Class 2, milk fell for a second day. Meanwhile, corn rose 3.4% to 417.50. Year-to-date returns show divergence in livestock futures. Feeder cattle leads with a 20.75% gain, while live cattle is up 17.38%. Lean hogs maintains an 11.25% increase despite today's sharp decline. Class 2 milk remains down 15.46% for the year. Grain futures showed mixed movement. Corn advanced 3.4% to 417.50. Wheat broke upward from a 4-day consolidation, rising 1.4% to 533.25. Soybean and rough rice remained flat, while oat futures declined 2.7%. Year-to-date performance in grains remains challenging. Corn and rough rice show notable losses of 8.94% and 12.23%, respectively. Wheat is down 4.65%, while oats maintain a 5.67% gain. Soybeans are marginally positive at 1.53%. Soft commodities showed mixed performance today. Coffee futures closed at 295.80, continuing its strong downward trend with 4 consecutive declining sessions. Cotton futures rose 2.5% to 68.26, displaying strong upward momentum. Orange juice maintained its positive trend, marking its 4th straight day of gains. Looking at monthly returns, orange juice leads with a remarkable 47.4% gain, while cocoa has declined nearly 10%. Year-to-date, most soft commodities show negative returns, with cocoa down 30.4% and orange juice down 32.5%.
And with that, we conclude another end-of-day world currency, markets and commodities wrap-up. I'm Victoria Cashmore, along with my AI co-hosts Max Profit and Liquidity. Thanks for watching. Look for daily wrap-ups every day just after 5 p.m. New York time. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew. Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check into the channel daily for coverage of stocks, crypto, currency and commodities. Thanks for watching.